Volt Inu, the people's crypto, is really bolting the prices today. We'll do the latest news and developments, also do some Volt price predictions at the end of the video and some technical analysis. But first, welcome back. Moneybags Rico here, bringing you financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said out the way, be sure to smash the like button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and that bell notification is lit up. Like that, you guys do not miss out on any daily content regarding Volt Inu or this crypto space that is rocking up and down. It seems the Volt army wants to kill a zero this weekend. It's Sunday. We still have a big opportunity, especially with 31K landing on the table. This is a huge buy right here, okay? And if the community can get behind this, I could definitely see that. And we're going to look at why this is possible right now. We see that we have a zero threshold. We have a setup threshold. We have the breakout threshold, and we have the all-time highs. Now, you should ask me, why is this the zero threshold, and why are we marching up? Well, we got it on the 12-hour chart. As we can see, we made a support, a higher low, higher low. We're marching right up to the setup threshold. Why is this the zero? Well, we got arrows right here that'll show us. This was where we was at before. We've been here before. This is nothing new to Volt. We've been here before and rocked up to all-time highs. But before we went to all-time highs, what did we do? We went up, we came right back down, and then went up. And that's why this is the setup area. It's going to look something like this, where traditional traders are going to notice this, going up, back down, and going back up, making a higher low and finding a support right here. And why should it find a support right here? Why does it have to do that? Well, guess what? It's done it in the past. See that? Support. And whatever was support before becomes resistance. And then once it was resistance, later on becomes support again. So we see how it continues to flip and flop. Just like everything else, if there's a hot, there's a cold. If there's a left, there's a right. If there's a up, there's a down. If there's, it goes on and on. If there's a wet, there's a dry. So we have this price being rejected right here. Well, so support at one point became a resistance. Now it's going to become a support. Very simple patterns we're going to learn on this channel. Day by day, we're going to look at these things, especially Volt is going to continue to keep bolting along. This one's not going nowhere. They have a strong community. This one we're going to see growing throughout the year 2022. And we will see all-time highs again on a project like this for sure. If they keep building, moving forward, bolting the prices. Right now, we see that this was the resistance, right? That's why we want this to be the support. Granted, not financial advice. If you believe in Volt, these are the last time you probably are going to see the zero threshold area. Even if we march to the right, let's say the markets consolidate for a while, this is still going to be that zero threshold. But as we can tell, we're making higher lows. And if we layer this chart by the time frames, we can see that we're marching right within that channel right there. So support, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher low. This is still a higher low. We could have that breakout right here and land right on top of there. Now let's go back to that 12-hour chart really quick before we continue. So then we have the going up, down, support, going right back up. Why is this the breakout zone? Well, right here. We broke out of this area before. We found a support right here. You can see that. Showed by the arrow. That's support. So now this becomes a resistance. That breakout zone. The minute we break out, that's the next psychological barrier. It's not marked exactly, but it's right around that. It says 1861, but it's going to be a give or take because notice that we're very close to that psychological barrier of flipping to the twos, right? So usually when we get around that area, we might consolidate or whatnot. But the minute you break out of these psychological areas, like right here, this is that same area where the zero gets erased and people set up because people are like, oh, take some money, but we make a support above this. Traditional traders are going to say, okay, all this money came in and has not left the Volt army at all. So it's staying here, it's staying in, and they want to hold it long term. And then we'll see this setup breaking up to the top side, where it's around, that 1861 that we called. But basically it's going to be flipping over to that 2. It's going to be that psychological barrier. Once we break that, all-time highs, here we come, for sure. That's something that's going to happen. So we have even small channel right here that possibly we can trade within, but I really don't see it. Usually these breakouts happen at the 1 mark, erasing the 0. But even though that it's at the 2, the next number, I still see it being able to push to all-time highs. Yes, the all-time highs are all the way up here, but not everybody's going to be able to call it on the wick or have an order ready. That's basically a good amount of luck on your side. So that all-time high is right around there. I had lowered it right on the body of the candle. So that all-time high is right around there. And we can see that the price got hit right here and right here. So the price got hit all these times right here. So this is that resistance point at that 2867, which would be, again, that area, that next 3, erasing that next number, going to that next level or whatever, that psychological barrier, right? So if you guys are learning a lot on this channel and picking up some tips and tricks, definitely when it comes to trading, this is a great trade right here, not financial advice. I want you guys to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also have that bell notification lit up. Load up the comments, bolt up the comments down below. We can kill the zero. You guys bolt up the YouTube algorithm and get these videos out to new potential investors. I could see the zero being killed. Do not get shooken out when you see this setup, okay? Because traditional traders are going to say, yep, we're right here set up. People who are not as experienced, they're going to say that they're going to think it's going to keep going back down. But this is at zero threshold. We can see that this is it. This is 0, 0, 0, 0. It's not going to be no more zero than this unless we consolidate within this channel. But I see this breakout happening, especially with that type of money coming in. The trend is your friend. Continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.